What can be more disheartening than waking up one morning for the office and being unable to start the car? And when the hood is opened, finding some serious damages to the internal wirings. Investing thousands of dollars while buying a car and again spending some more $1,000 in the repair is the worst scenario of these days. The repairs give no assurance that there won't be the same damage again. This is definitely an issue of concern. I'm Anuja Pawar speaking on behalf of CTEC Corporation, and today I'll be giving you a solution to the pest nuisance in cars. Who's the culprit to this huge damages? Well, these are the tiny creatures which have a habit of chewing everything which they come across. Yes, these are the rodents and the insects. When thinking about car maintenance and repairs, we don't often think of preventative maintenance as time to check and see if the rats have been chewing my wires. Surprisingly, however, it might be something you should start thinking about. Rodents damage is a bigger problem than you may think. People all over the world are seeing the damages caused by squirrel, rats and insects when it comes to their rides. This can not be only costly but extremely frustrating for a car owner who wished someone who have warned him or her sooner. The pests gnaw on the plastic containers of the vehicles and results in accidents. Let us have a look at some of the incidences reported due to their habit of gnawing applications. According to a study published by the Hindustan Times, the majority of vehicles catch fire in Mumbai owing to sparks from wires destroyed by the rodents. Around 860 vehicle fires were studied, and in most cases, a short circuit caused by worn out wiring emerged as a factor responsible for these fires. The study was conducted by the Chief Officer of Mumbai Fire Brigade, Dr. Rahandare. Here is another evidence where a truck was brought to the dealership because rodents caused damage to the wiring, and when they went to start it up to bring it into the shop, the truck caught fire. Another article says that the ants feed on the electrical wiring and components of the car. They munch on the wiring insulation and build nests in the vehicle relays. Food sources such as a dead insect in the radiator grill, the leftover food, and drink or empty containers left in the vehicle are an invitation for them. Another news reported is that a little furry animal called marten caused havoc on coolant hoses and spark plug wires in Germany, causing a huge monetary loss. Between 2010 and 2014, they caused damage over 300 million euros. Here are a few more pieces of evidence for the pest nuisance. The bird droppings on car damage the car paints since the droppings are acidic in nature and thus they affect the car paint. Damage due to rodents has resulted in equipment failure and electrical danger. Also, the acids secreted by the insects can permanently damage the car paint. A survey was conducted to discover how often rats were damaging cars and how much repair do they cost people. Recent research shows that the average cost of repair to a car was between $300 to $7,500. It is important to remember that this figure is despite of all the traps, repellent and poison humans have developed over the years. The annual cost of rat damage to car is more than $370 million. This includes damage to engine components, chewing through pipes and wires, and other plastic parts. Understanding the behavior of pests is essential to protect the end applications against the pest infestation. Rodents have two pairs of continuously growing incisors which must be kept sharp by gnawing. So just like we clip our fingernails, a rat gnaws on things in order to keep its teeth in check. Overgrown teeth are a possible problem for them. They like any surface that they can gnaw on. Let the surface be metal, polymer, concrete or wood. The rodents are attracted towards the bright colors and textures of polymers. Also, the jaw muscles of a rat can exert a bite force up to 24,000 pounds per square inch. By comparison, a crocodile bites with a force of 3,700 pounds per square inch and a human bite with 150 to 200 pounds per square inch. So the figures themselves describes the intensity of their bites. We need to know the reasons why the pest invades our vehicles. Safe shelters and leftover food attract many rodents and insects. The rodents marks safer area with the scent which increases the infestation. Also, they nest in vehicles due to the availability of nest-making materials like the wiring insulation and foam padding which prove to be an excellent breeding places to dwell. Since they need something to wear out their teeth, they gnaw on cables and sitting cushions. Due to their small size, they can get into your vehicles through air vents, cable holes, pedal shaft and steering columns. They squeeze through the openings present here. Lawsuits are popping up all over the world against damage for rodents, and the damage is not covered under warranty. The repairs cost thousands of dollars to the car owner. The ineffective control measures taken to combat this nuisance includes the use of mechanical traps, which stops working once the mechanical errors occurs. The ultrasonic sound is ineffective and harmful to humans. The commonly used pest repellent contain diethyl toluamide, which is harmful to humans and the pests. Glue boats and rat baits are more dangerous because there are many cases where children have accidentally got stuck to them. Myth that mothballs are safe little white marbles and okay to walk over and around every day is the dangerous myth I want all of you to be aware of. Today's mothball are typically almost 100% active ingredient, either paradichlorobenzene or naphthalene. These two chemicals are highly toxic fumigants that are volatile when exposed to air. These chemicals turn into gases and exposure to such gas can lead to headache, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, eye and nose irritation and coughing. The amount of naphthalene in mothballs is a small dosage which deter moths and tiny insects, but for mice, the level of naphthalene needed to repel them are same as that required for humans. Pesticides are widely and blindly used, unaware of their after effects. Pesticides are not designed for polymeric applications and leach out of the polymer matrix very easily. They are hazardous for both humans as well as pests. They have a highly release mechanism and do not provide protection for a long lifespan. A master batch can be incorporated while manufacturing the polymeric applications from the cars like the oil filters, wiring harnesses, tires, wires and cables, foam seats and airbags. Liquid concentrate can be blended with paints and organic solvents and can be applied on the interior and the exterior of the vehicle. It can also be applied on the bonnet, bumper, doors and trunks. Our lacquer, which is a topical application, can be applied on the already installed wires and cables, polymeric hoses, fuel tank and battery boxes. Our bird repellent lacquer can be applied on the vehicle exterior to avoid birds perching on the top. The product can be sprayed on the car components after clearing the dust and waste from the components. The product, applied properly, repels the rodents and protects the car from rodent damage. Our newly developed product in the form of spray, which is known as Road Repel Rodent Repellent Spray, is very easy to use. It can be sprayed on car wirings, underhood components, battery box, fuel tanks and polymeric hoses. It is compatible with all types of vehicles and totally safe for them. By incorporating our products, you can get an effective and efficient solution against damage caused by pests and prevent huge monetary losses. For any queries, do contact us at technical.marketing@ctechcorporation.com and do not forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter and LinkedIn. Thank you.